welcome back to Afternoon Express. We've put the Destruction Boys in the kitchen. They're about to destroy this place, I'm sure. So everyone loves a good cheesy lasagna, and today's lasagna is the ultimate cheesy experience that we feel would be perfect for entertaining your dinner guests. And the best part is that it's budget-friendly because Clem has been shopping from the Woolies Daily Difference catalogue. Tell us a little bit about that.
It makes a huge difference. So I've been shopping for the Daily Difference, like you said. So it's a catalogue you can physically get in your Woolies store. It's packed full of the deals that normally run for about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're not going to get it in store, check it out online. There's actually a tab on the Woolies website that says Daily Difference. All the deals are on there. So what I got today were my tin tomatoes, my cheese, and my protein, which is the mince, which is, I got my kg of mince, and I got that from Daily Difference. Another thing is we're going to cook a big dish, and you can freeze it.
You can freeze it.
So like we know that it's summer right now. It is hot in Cape Town, right?
It's blazing hot.
It's crazy. But we're gonna make this lasagna. You can still be enjoying a lasagna for dinner. Also, lasagna should never be served piping hot, by the way, which is great.
How come?
Yeah.
For me, though, I mustn't say this, I don't think any of your meat dishes should be piping hot. For me, you don't get to experience the flavors, the textures of the dish changes. So you also want it to set, and that's got quite a bit to do with the temperature.
There we go. That's very, very important. Let's get cracking. I know you actually, we should, like, you get in the kitchen, apparently.
I'm joking.
You were joking? I was about to, like, hand you the knife. I was going to take off for the day. Okay, but let's do by the end of the day, you will be good in the kitchen. So we're going to start on essentially the bolognese element of our lasagna, which is the meaty bit. Sue's going to handle the gremolata, but let's get to the meat going first.
Yeah, cracking.
So super easy. You like burgers, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Do you guys eat a lot of junk food? Because you're on the road a lot, eh?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, it's always available, sir.
Whatever's available.
Fast food, eh?
All right, so when it comes to burgers and mince, the better quality mince, the better burger you're going to have. The same goes for your bolognese. The same goes for any stew you're going to use when you use mince. So always get good mince. Look for the coloration. If it's nice and pink, you're winning.
Okay.
All right, so that's the trick.
If it's like dark or something?
If it's like dark, you know, the thing is, don't be put off too much. If it's lightly, like a lighter, like brown color, that's fine. It's beef anyway, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when it starts looking like shades of green and yellow, walk away.
Or blue.
Walk away. Okay, so another thing is, essentially mince comes from a steak, right? They grind it up. So when you cook it, treat it like a steak. Put it in the pan, turn your heat up, and forget about it.
And leave it alone.
Forget about it. I can see you itching. You wanted to grab something. We're going to let it cook for a bit. Sue's on the gremolata. Talk us through the gremolata, please.
So gremolata, essentially and traditionally 3 ingredients: parsley, garlic, lemon zest. We're going to do the lemon juice as well. We're going to add some parmesan. Also, sometimes a lot of the Italians would add anchovies as well for that salt. But what this does, the acid, those pungent garlic flavors just really lift the rest of the dish, but also add a bite that balances it out for me. So you've got this, you know, we're talking about the fact that we are all cooking today, literally in the kitchen and outside. This bite of freshness really just balances out this rich, creamy, cheesy dish. So this for me is just, Clem, I'm loving what you're doing today because this guy's on point. He's on point.
There, I'm trying.
You guys have obviously also traveled a lot. Which destination did you find had the best food for you?
South Africa has the best food, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah?
This one time we were in Germany and the soup was smelling so amazing. And then when I tasted it,
couldn't even finish it.
I couldn't. I almost ran away without paying the bill. That's how bad it was. But then I paid for it, so it's crazy. But South Africa has the best food by far out of all the places I've been to.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Do you eat mogodu, traditional food?
Yeah. Tina Sibizangani, Stambu cheka, usu, all those kind of things.
Yeah.
I'm all for tradition as well.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
But even Namibia, no?
Yeah.
The food is nice, yeah.
The Namibian food is nice.
So guys out there, if you have any questions for the Destruction Boys, I know you do, or you just want to congratulate them or just share your love for them, please call us on 021 430-9881. I just remembered it right at the time. I was like, Clem.
Okay, well, I've got a question though. What won't you guys eat? Is something you won't go near? Don't say lasagna. It's too late.
No.
It's too late.
Snails, man.
You don't like snails?
You like snails, dog?
Again,
Have you tasted them?
Cool. I don't even want to
You
taste
don't want to
them.
even.
I'm cool. Like,
That means you probably won't like oysters either.
I'm good.
No oysters for you.
All right, I think we're good now. You can kind of break it up a little bit in the pan. What you're looking for essentially is a little bit of like a brown crust on the bottom.
Yeah.
A little bit of that.
Look at that.
There we go, that's the thing. So what happens is if you end up moving it too soon, you break the fibers within the mince, and you'll see a lot of water coming out of the mince. That's not just water, that's flavor. So you don't want to do that. So you want to give it time to form that crust, and then you can start moving around in the pan.
The future is here, guys.
You are doing this. You are doing this. Okay, cool. So now what I need you to do is salt and pepper. You can do your thing. Go crazy.
Salt and pepper.
Yeah. And then, Sue, how are you doing with the
I'm doing
gremolata?
good. So lemon zest going and starting to smell amazing, and that salt from the parmesan is really kind of also such a good part of this. You know, we've
Yeah.
got such simple ingredients that really elevate any dish. And try it with steak at home. You know, if you're making a quick steak, adding this just really does elevate it to
I
a
really
new
want to
dish.
stop making this thing because you guys swear by it.
It's so good. You were saying to Clem earlier that he always talks about it.
Yeah.
We love this stuff.
Yeah.
And you have to make it fresh.
You've got
If
it.
you
Yeah.
don't make it fresh, your leaves end up bruising, they go brown, you lose the flavor. It has to be made fresh before you pop it in a dish. So you put some stuff in the pan that you know what you put in the pan.
I trust you.
Oh, no, no. Okay, so we added some bay leaves, we added some garlic, some rosemary, and some thyme. So those are aromatics. So now that's going to get in that mince before we add the next ingredient, which is my secret to any stew and to any dish like a lasagna. It takes long. If you want to bump up that umami flavor,
Yeah.
we'll talk about umami. This is the original umami bomb,
Umami.
Worcester sauce.
Worcester sauce,
Yeah.
of course.
I mean,
of course.
Even
Got
vegetarians
that
love it.
sour,
Yeah.
salty, a
There we
little
go.
bit of sugar.
Garlic is doing the thing, man.
Yeah.
Smells.
Okay, cool, cool. It's looking good, it's smelling great, and we finish up our main meal after the break. And remember, you can call us live on 021-430-9881 if you have any questions for Destruction Boys. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Afternoon Express. Flavors are sizzling in the kitchen, and it just smells incredible. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm having gulps and gulps of this. I hope you guys are ready to eat up to this. So we do have a caller on the line, Londega from Pietermaritzburg. How are you?
Well, thanks. How are you?
Good, thank you. Take it away.
Okay. I want to ask the Distraction Boys if they had an opportunity to feature an international artist, who would it be?
Great question. Who would it be?
That's a tough one, eh? It's very tough. Diplo, eh? Diplo.
Diplo! Yeah.
But why though?
He gave us an opportunity when no one else would. You know?
Really?
Yeah, we went to Sona Festival with him in Barcelona, in Spain. We played, Black Coffee played, and he played after Black Coffee. So it was a crazy, crazy setup. And I'll always be grateful to him for that.
That's amazing.
And he even came to South Africa just to see our performance.
Really?
Yeah, so it's crazy.
That's crazy.
I'm
He's
kinda
such an
like, is there
open-minded
something in the
artist.
pipeline already? The way you guys are like,
We don't want to give away too much, you know.
Yeah. The big stuff you keep under wraps. You just keep it under wraps. But I just love him because he's such an open-minded artist, and he loves this country.
You know.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
And like he was doing a tour, I think, last week.
Yeah, just a month back.
African
tour.
tour.
So
Yeah.
He was here and other African states as well.
and one of his latest music videos was actually shot
Yeah,
in
it was.
Durban. Taxi culture, the dancing,
Featuring
the
Pepsi Otom,
clothing. The one with Anne-Marie, Live My Life. I mean, that was
With the
amazing.
rudimentals, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was
No,
beyond.
it's a
I feel
dope
you
track.
on that
It's
one.
a dope track, yeah. But thank you so much for that question. That was a good one. So to get today's recipe and shopping list sent directly to your phones, simply SMS the keyword EAT to 33650. SMSs are R1.50 each. As you know, no free SMSs apply. Our lines are still open on 021-430-9881. If you have any culinary questions, you want to know what's cooking in the kitchen, or you just want to chat to the Destruction Boys, please do so. Don't hesitate. What's next, Clem?
All you, Sue.
Is it all me? So I'm going to start working on the cheese sauce. So, and as Clem said, we literally are doing this from scratch. So it's we're making your proper roux, and we're going to start adding our cheese. I'm going to ask the mister to hand back my utensil, which is like, what are you doing with my
I'm waiting to eat.
Are you ready to eat? And
Awesome. We have another caller on the line, Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. Welcome. What's your question or comment?
Hi, I would like to tell the Distraction Boys that I admire their music, especially the Epes Gomonye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vanessa. Do you know what my favorite thing is? To hear little kids sing that song. It's the cutest thing. It is so cute. So just take me through how you guys started. Like, if there's a kid out there who feels like they're talented, they love music so much, and they want to get started, and they just practically, what do they do? I mean, what do you do? Do you just get a computer? How do you do it?
You need to make means with what you have, you know. When we started, the things we used to use was a small PC, and we'd take his mum's speakers, because his mum had a home theater system, so it's still one speaker.
So you'd connect the speakers
and then we'd
to
just join the chords, man, and we made music from there.
Did you use an app? What would you use?
Yeah. We still use it now. It's called Fruity Loops. So we're still using it. It changed our lives, man.
How long ago was that?
2012.
2012?
Yeah.
I love that, because I love asking practical questions about how to get started, because somebody's sitting somewhere and going, I feel like I need a lot of money, or I feel like I have to be rich already,
You know.
but you don't.
Someone's sitting on $1 billion and they're just not doing anything, you know?
Exactly.
There you go. You go, it's amazing, but we might not eat today, guys. Let's get the food going. Sue, how far are you?
So you mix flour and butter.
flour in the butter, and you want that to cook for a couple of minutes because you don't want that floury taste when you have your sauce. So let that go for a couple of minutes, keep working it loose. And this is the thing with a cheese or a white sauce base. We season every layer because it's quite hard to get it salty enough at the end. And then we're just slowly going to add our milk a little bit at a time. And then
don't you have to stir furiously so that you don't get lumps?
You've got to stir because you don't want lumps.
Do you want me to pour for you?
Please, darling, that'd be great. In the beginning, you're probably going to think it's going to stay lumpy, but it won't if you're vigorous enough. So it's going to take some elbow grease.
Yes.
And you'll just carry on adding until you've got the right consistency.
Perfect.
And once this is done, we'll start working in our cheese.
Do you have any tips if someone does end up with a lumpy sauce?
What are you
Blender.
Because
A blender.
do you
I've used a blender.
Have you used a blender?
I get distracted in the kitchen. I start talking to people. It happens. You end up with a lumpy sauce. Chuck it in a blender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I must say I've never used a blender before. Watch me need one today.
No. I don't want to tell the viewers, but we actually had to make one before the time because I knew the Distraction Boys were going to keep us busy in the kitchen.
Yeah.
We got one done. We got one done before the time already. But that's looking good.
And that's perfect.
Nice.
And then we'll just see. We'll let this flour absorb all of the liquid, and then we'll go until it's a nice consistency, and then we're going to add in a couple of mixes of cheese. So I've got Gouda, I've got cheddar, I've got mature cheddar. Just going to let this cook out and try not to get distracted.
So are you going to add all 3 cheeses?
I'm going to add
flavor.
all 3 cheeses, and we were saying just, like we were talking about how hot Cape Town is. This meal is reminding me of childhood, but like this cheese is so soft that I kind of want to do like
Squeeze it.
You can
suck
squeeze
it
the
out.
cheese. He's really hungry. Take it.
Take it back with you. That's yours. You can have it.
I'll leave some for you. Okay, just whole cheese. But it is going to be a cheesy good dish.
Do you guys have any siblings?
Yeah, I have 2 baby sisters. So I'm the oldest.
Cute. And you?
2 brothers and 1 sister.
And do they all look up to you?
They admire.
Oh, that's adorable.
Love, I'm just watching Bunny do
How,
this.
do you want me to carry... So I can use all this milk?
I think you're probably going to need all of the milk. Yep.
Can we eat already, guys? Guys.
It's almost time. It's almost time.
Okay.
I think this one's already done. So.
I find when you're making a sauce like this, it helps to actually do like a figure of 8 stirring thing.
Bonnie's TV show's coming out next year, guys.
Yeah, I'm ready
look out for it.
ready for that cooking show.
And guys, the balloon whisk really does help eliminate some of those lumps. If you really carried on beating that, you 9 out of 10 times are actually going to get the lumps out by just using.
Absolutely.
Just
well,
doing it
all
that
our
way.
lumps are gone. So this is how dinner should
It's
be done. To
good.
get the ingredients list and links sent to your phone, please SMS EAT to 33650. And if you want to see how we put this dish together one more time, here's a recap. Anyone who ever watches our cook-alongs knows that I'm very pedantic about lumps, and I just absolutely love cooking, so I can't stop stirring the sauce. But after the break, we make the perfect cheese scones. Remember to hit us up on our socials and share the best memory you have when you heard Omunye by Destruction Boys. Tweet us at Afternoon Chat using the hashtag Afternoon Express, or just go to our Facebook page and leave us a comment.